Today in the political boardroom, I'll be critically analyzing the recent recalls by Tshabangu of TPBR MPs and its impact to democracy in Zimbabwe. It is true that the current situation is only an iceberg of deeper political divisions in our country. And I say deeper political divisions in our country across the board. It reflects a toxic and selfish chapter in politics of our life, which is devoid of civility and service leadership. Those should be cornerstone of democracy. If you reflect on the Constitution of February 2013 Constitution that were overwhelmingly voted for, 96% of the population of Zimbabwe voted for that Constitution. Little did we know that we were sold a dummy by the politicians of the day. There exist some clauses which were deliberately put across to the people of Zimbabwe, but there were the grey areas where politicians could easily manipulate those clauses. And one of them is the Section 129L, which allows political parties to recall so-called elected MPs if they've crossed the line or they cease to exist to be members of that political party. If you had to critically analyze the reason behind it, it neither was for the benefit of the people of Zimbabwe who might have elected that MP, but instead it served the purpose, structural base of the political parties that were leading writing the Constitution. Here I have to be frank, I'm talking about both the MDC and ZANU-PF, so that they can keep their structural base intact and their membership or their MPs in line. A stick and carrot affair. But ZANU-PF cynically have gone further by capturing the institutions of the country and muscling those institutions to divert the will of the people of Zimbabwe. Democracy doesn't exist anymore. What right do we have if, after electing democratically through a one-man, one-vote, our representative in parliament, that the same can be recalled by a non-entity from the blues, from just an enclave, through a pen and paper to the unelected Speaker of Parliament, in collusion to an electable government, that our MPs can be recalled? What right do we have as Zimbabweans to consolidate the government institutions? What right do we have to put accountability to our MPs who otherwise cannot exercise their right as lawmakers in the same parliament because somebody, not even in the leadership, in the national leadership of that political party, can collude with the government of the day and remove those MPs without consulting the very constituents that elected them? Zimbabweans, I talk to you today in disillusion with our politics. But I don't want to appear as being less optimistic about the future of our country. We are a peaceful people, a resourceful people, and will rise from the ashes, just like Great Zimbabwe was once a powerful kingdom. We will come out of this, but it requires a unit of purpose across all opposition parties and citizens of the country. I may appear pessimistic, although everything that is unfolding is telling. Zimbabweans, this is the hour of need, and I call upon all Zimbabweans to put the country at heart against all odds. I thank you.